This is another modern house, and this one is pretty low, it's pretty compact, and it's built mainly out of white concrete and glass panes. So grab those materials, you'll be good to go, and let's get straight in. So we're getting straight into this house tutorial. What we are going to do is we are going to build, first of all, a pool. So for the pool, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks, and then we're going to build across 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to build across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, of course, and then here you go. So for the pool, what we want to do is we want to, of course, make sure that there's water in this area. There we go. So yeah, just add some quartz in this area, white concrete I should say, because I genuinely forget that every time it is white concrete, so I apologize, but it's fine. So what we're gonna do is gonna add water here. There we go. Yeah, now that that's done, the next thing for us to do is, of course, continue this build on. So for this build, there's basically something overhanging, so I'm going to show you guys how we're going to build that next. Let's go ahead and let's get ourselves some quartz stairs. Apologize for that gap, but anyways, with the quartz stairs, what we're going to do is we're going to start here, and we're going to build up 1, then that there, then this is going to be number 2, then we're going to build up here, this is 3. And then, of course, what we need to do now is we're basically going to be building the next level. So now that this is built up here, we're going to start by building the next level. So we're going to do 1, 2 right there, because of course that's the floor. Then I'm going to extend this out by 1, 2, 3, 4. And so in total, it's 5 blocks here. It's 1, 2, 3. And then along here, it's the same length as the pool. And then along here, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's so that it's lined up with there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to join this up like that. So now in this area right here, all we got to do is we're going to add white concrete, which is going to be good. There we go. And then I'm going to add more white concrete here. And then I'm going to add more white concrete here, as you guys can see. So that is that part of the house. Next thing for us to do now is, of course, to continue on this build. So while building this raised modern house, what I need to do is I need to do the part of this. So I'm going to build up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4, and then do the same along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we want to do is we want to build across here like this, and then we want to do the same along here, do the same along here, and do the same along here. And then yeah, basically just do the same all the way until we get to this point here. So now that's done, the next step for us to do now is for us to continue on with this house design. So we're going to add ourselves our glass panes. So in the middle here, what we're going to do is we're going to add glass panes all around here. So I guess you could say around the edge. So around the edge here, go around the edge, adding glass panes like the top part, so 1 block inwards, then just build it down. So yeah, and then just build across right here. So now that's done, of course the house is looking pretty small, but of course that's not the only part of the house. We're going to need to do the bottom part as well. So add some blocks here. We're going to add 1, 2, then we're going to add 3, 4. Then of course underneath this area, what we're going to do is we're going to add glass blocks, not glass blocks, glass panes like that. And then of course underneath here, we're going to add ourselves some normal blocks like that too. There we go, as you can see. So underneath there, it's clear that there's an area that you can use. Then the next step for us to do is, of course, here we need to add a door area. So right here, block out these 2 blocks, then add a door. There we go. So we're gonna add a door area here. As you guys can see, a door area looking absolutely amazing. Then what we need to do is around the back part of this area, and underneath here we need to do the rest of the build. As for the rest of the build, it's fairly simple. We're gonna get ourselves some wood for the back part, and then yeah, we're gonna continue on. So with the wood part, no, not the wood, my bad, with the white concrete, building along here until it gets to this point there, and then we're gonna build along the point here like that, and then we're gonna build along this point here like that. And so right here we're gonna place a block, and we're gonna place a block there, and then we're gonna place some glass here, and then glass here. And then so now that that's done, of course we just need to be able to access the above area and the below area. So we're just going to use the stairs. We could of course have it like this, which is what, you know, the design essentially is. You could have like a ladder that goes down here, but that's not how I'm wired. What you got to do is you know, open up this area here. So all you got to do is destroy this, destroy that, destroy this, and then place a door right here. And of course under this area right here, we're going to add ourselves some wood. And of course, we're going to get ourselves some glowstone as well. So with the glowstone, I'm going to place that right there. Place that glowstone right there. Place that glowstone right there. Place glowstone right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the grass there, grass there, grass there. Not grass, the jungle leaves. So of course, the lighting is actually really good. So as you guys can see, there's like an underneath area that's just in front of the pool. So yeah, this house is definitely a little bit weird one. Like I said, I've been experimenting quite a bit, and I do feel like these houses are more interesting. And it's not over just yet, guys, because this house is going to be one where I need to add just a little bit more before this house is considered finished. So before this house is finished, what we're going to do is we're going to use our jungle leaves. And with our jungle leaves, we're basically going to hold on a minute. Yeah, with our jungle leaves, we're basically going to start here. So count, in fact, let's actually just make this easier for you guys. If we are to get ourselves some stone brick, we can then build a small pathway that is the same width as the stairs. So just break across 2 like that, and then just fill this in, as you guys can see. Then what we need to do is of course use our jungle leaves, build across here like that. Of course, when the door comes here, just leave it and then just go around the back here. And then of course, now that that's done, there you go. Okay, so that is pretty much the house. Of course, for the interior, I'm going to show you guys what you should have. In the bottom area here, you should have a bed. You should have the bed area should be here. Of course, what you also want is you want yourself, you know, your furnaces and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe along the back here. You don't want them too up there because they're going to block out the lighting. Yeah, you also want yourself some chests. Want yourself some chests because you're going to need some chests to survive. So place some chests down here too. And what's cool about chests that I like is that you can actually place glowstone underneath. But I do realize that if you do decide to build this in survival, you probably won't be placing glowstone underneath it. So because glowstone is not easy to get. Trust me, I play survival, I would know. So yeah, and also you can place some beds here if this is like a if this is what you would call a 2-player Minecraft house. And of course on either side you could have the chest as well. Yeah, as well as like a furnace as well. So yeah, definitely really cool. And then we place another chest here, another chest here. Just some final touches that are really cool and really nice that I do like. So I do think this house is a very secure, very nice house. The pool is of course just for show, just for decoration, but nonetheless this is what you call a nice cute modern house. Guys, enjoy the video. I'll